The darkest hour before the light, a hidden treasure plain in sight. For a moment standing still, they say we're crazy, they say we're ill. What they don't understand, they feel inside. What they don't understand, they try to hide.
Hello, fellow YouTubers, friends, newcomers, and everyone. I am Name from the Magelus Rift, the channel you are watching right now. And you are here for one of three reasons. You are either a newcomer, a friend that has been a subscriber for a while, or I have shouted you out. So, this shoutout video is a lot different than what I've normally done with a shoutout. I actually have some things or such that I have come up with, like speculations, you could say, some like specs. It's still a blind shout out video, but I have come up with a notepad. Yes, a notepad that says like viewable, like enjoyable and such, and we'll go through a checklist. It's going to be more organized than usual. And usually I just ramble on about these different types of people, and I will go into that some points, but not like I used to. So basically, I am still doing this blind shoutout series, and I will actually go on into this with another video later on about how I actually treat these shoutout series. And it will also tell you how I find these channels, how I figure out who I'm actually going to choose, and so on and so forth. So, first off, we're going to get into this first shoutouts. So, right now, we have, it's Rydude11, and this is actually the first guy I actually found when I was searching for shoutouts to do, and he seemed really interesting, especially for his age. So he actually had his father voice act in this video, and it's actually a very wondrous video. So I'm just going to play a clip right here.
Hey guys, it's Rydude11 here. Welcome back to another video space, because today I'm going to be doing 8 worst things that could happen on school picture day. So, I know this is a bit late, and most schools around the UK have already had the school photos, but I'm just doing this because, yeah, I can. So let's get straight into it.
So what you can probably notice from this video is he's young, he already talked about the UK, so he probably lives there, but another thing is he's interesting, and I really thought it was a really good find for my first video I clicked on. And another thing is there was an intro before this, but I don't know if the music was copyrighted. And it looked a little template-ish, but I don't know if it was or not, because I've never seen it used. So he could have possibly templated it, but he could have possibly not. And if he didn't, then I give him major props on his editing skills. And I think we should get into these statistics. So first off, was he fluent with speech? Well, you didn't hear him stutter one bit when he actually was talking. And I think that was a very good quality that he actually had, and I think he did not have any problems with his speech, so I give that a huge check mark. Doesn't use templates. Well, he could have possibly used a template for the beginning, but I don't know for sure, so I don't know what to give it. I'll give it a little slash. That's gonna be the I don't know, and it's gonna be probably the first time that I ever thought about it. I didn't know I was going to have an I don't know. So anyways, original contents. Did he have original content when he was making this video? I believe he did when he was actually, if you actually watch the rest of the video, which I will leave a link in the description to do so, he actually had a really nice like sketch laid out, and it was original. And it was funny, which leads us to the next thing. Does it provide humor? I think it provided a lot of humor to me, and I think it should get a big check mark for that. Was it very professional? Well, this could go along with a lot of the different things that I said before. His professionality with this, he actually had a really nice layout with the whole video, and I think he was very professional with it. So I give that a check mark as well. And finally, was it worth watching? And I gotta say, every second was worth the time. And I think you all should go check out his channel in the description below, or at the end of the video like I normally do it. So, moving on. Johnny the Gamer. Alright guys, so let's keep in mind that I had to mute it 55% to actually, be able to hear myself talk the very next moment. I listened to it and it hurt when I just first listened to it because of all the memes. It was terrible. So right then and there, you could tell that the guy is really good at video editing, and he put that together, and I think it looked wonderful. So if I were to pull up this wonderful list that I made. Alright, so in this video, he doesn't really talk very much, so he doesn't actually talk at all. So I can't really give him a judge on fluent with speech, so I'm going to have to pass on that. However, about the templates, he didn't seem to use a template in that trailer. I think it was pretty much just him just throwing out some memes with his own content, and I think that was a very wonderful video, and I don't think there was any templates used, so checkmark that. His content seems to be of his own sort, and I think that he could do a lot more with what he's doing and with what he was showing in the trailer. I think that it would just prove that he has some decent talent with video editing, and he could go somewhere with that. So yes, original content. Was the video funny at all? Well, you see, he actually made me laugh when I first watched it, but since I had to rewatch it, I didn't really laugh that much, so replayability may not be at its finest, but if he continues to get better, I believe that you can laugh at every single one of his videos if he tries. So, humorous? Yes. However, I do not believe there was any professionality in the video that we did watch. I do believe, however, that he has a lot of professional video editing skills, and if he gets better, then it'll probably look more professional every time he does it. So, professional currently? Sort of. Professional in the future? A high possibility and big potential. So, I give it a slice, freaking backspace, backslash. Yeah, that. Well, was it worth the watch? I couldn't say any better. It was worth my time, and I hope you all take your time out to check out his channel. So, go check it out now, and or continue watching the video and see all the other shoutouts, or the last shoutout, since the video seems to be taking a little longer than usual. Okay, so now that we're at our last shoutout, I would like everybody to know that this guy is much different than how I treated the last two. I actually was able to contact this guy beforehand. I commented on his video because I just couldn't take the fact that I wasn't going to before, and I saw that it was his 100th video, and I wanted to congratulate him and tell him that he did a good job on his video since it was his 100th video. And he had such little amount of subscribers. He was like me when I had my 100th video. I was around his numbers when I had 100 videos out. But he has around like 40 something subscribers, sorry. And his name is Ellie No Care, and it's a very wonderful person, and I believe that they deserve a lot more subscribers than they have. And I know I haven't really talked much about these other people that I've given a shout out to, but this guy really deserves all the subscribers he can get. And I will play a clip of his video right now.
Doing the damn thing from coast to coast. Nothing can stop me from getting my dough. Nothing can stop me from working these shows. I never stop still, I got to go. I'm doing the damn thing from coast to coast. Nothing can stop me from getting my dough. Nothing can stop me from working these shows. I never stop.
So what you see from this 30-second clip is a very wide variety of different things that he does. And I feel like he could actually have multiple different types of fans. Like, he doesn't have to have just one type of fan. Like, his videos are wide in variety, and they're all different and unique from one another. And he's been doing YouTube for quite a while, and I believe that he has potential to get somewhere with his channel, like actual potential to prosper in this YouTube career. And one day he might actually have a professional channel. I believe that he could actually get there. And I believe that everybody should go and subscribe to him. And we'll actually get out the list right now for this shoutouts. Like the last video, he doesn't talk in this video, but however, he does have other videos where he does talk in them. And I have seen a couple of them, and he is very fluent with his speech. He doesn't really stutter or do what I do with the uhs or ums. And I do believe that he is very fluent with his speech. So check mark on that. Does he use templates? Well, from the videos I have watched, I don't believe he does use templates. But he could have videos that have templates in them. But from what I have seen, he has not used templates. So templates, no. Not that I know of. So check mark on that. Originality, it seems he is very original with his videos. And I don't know if you could find a channel out there like his completely, because there's so much variety and there's so much things going on. I think anybody could enjoy his channel. So check mark that. Humorous, well, that video in particular was more of a serious type of video. It was just a montage of him doing his videos and such, so it wasn't very humorous. But in his other videos, he's pretty funny, and it's very interesting to see his videos. So I would say that he is humorous. He seems very professional with how much he put his time into YouTube. His earlier videos are more like simple and normal and plain, but that's how everybody is when they first get into YouTube. And I believe that his newer videos can be much better than his older videos, and if he continues trying on this whole YouTube thing, then he can become one of those great YouTubers, and I believe it. So professionality, he is very professional. And finally, was it worth the watch to see his video? Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but it was one of the best experiences I've had in a while with YouTube, and meeting him was wonderful. He's a very nice guy, and he deserves everything that I have told all of you. I believe all of it to be true, and I believe that you all should go subscribe to him. And that concludes the last shout out for this video. So thank you all for watching this shoutout video for whatever reason you were doing it, and I hope you find it enjoyable, and I hope you all go decide to subscribe to these wonderful people. And for this being such a hard task, making it a longer process to actually get this video done and over with, like, due to the fact that my videos usually last around, like, the shoutout videos usually last around like 15 to 30 minutes, I think that I had to cut out like 3 different shoutouts that I was going to do in this video, but I'm going to have to do them next video due to the fact that I had to do the list this time. I'm just trying out new things for these shoutouts because they're all very different in that sort of way, and I think that these shoutouts need to be more vast and different, and I kind of like the way I did it the first time, just plain out, just tell you all how I like these people, and I didn't have any form or way of how I actually said it. I just played it to a game, just shouted out these people, showed you a clip of their video, and I was over with it. So thank you all for watching, and this shoutout will probably be different next time, like it has been the past 3 times. So either way, peace out everybody.